Good morning and welcome to Hanover Architectural Products. Let's get technical. On this Tuesday morning, we come to you from our warehouse. I've got Dustin with me here this morning. He's going to assist me in some demos that we're going to do. And our topic here today is Weight the Possibilities. And it's the introduction of Hanover's new GridLoc product. GridLoc is the piece I'm holding here in my hands. You can see it gets its name from the fact it's a grid-like structure, and it's designed to work over Hanover's Pedestal system. Hanover sprung to the challenge of trying to utilize lighter weight, smaller modular products on an elevated pedestal system. So we set out to develop a product that is not only versatile in the effect of how it handles this condition, but also easy to use. The GridLoc product, as you can see, has 3 large holes in here. We're going to talk about what their value adds to the system in a little bit, and also has a little bit of different web design here on the one side. That's because this side is actually removable, and we'll talk about that in our retrofit discussion. So, in our goal to develop this product, our main focus was to provide something that was a structural benefit in the use of thinner, lighter weight products such as the Hanover porcelain product. So in developing the GridLoc material, GridLoc product, we also developed a new pedestal top plate, which works with our Hanover elevator system. So you can take the elevation anywhere from our 2-inch up to our 4-inch elevators. And if you look at this product, we've also manufactured in now a little locking tab on the top of the surface. This locking tab will interface with the GridLoc and provide a secure point of interlock between the two components. So now this piece has been structurally designed to handle overlayments on a raised elevated system is now locked to the system that's supporting it. Okay. So Dustin is going to demonstrate for you that locking potential. You can listen real close as he inserts some weight onto the GridLoc. You hear that connection. Okay, that's that lock between the GridLoc and the pedestal top plate as well. Okay, so back to the GridLoc and this piece in my hand, which is a GridLoc Weight. The GridLoc, as I mentioned, has these 3 holes in the center. We talked about versatility. Not only is this product going to provide a structural benefit for the application of thinner, lighter weight products, we can also address the ballasting issue. As I mentioned, these weigh about 5 pounds apiece. They simply insert into the GridLoc in one of these 3 particular openings. You can put as many as 3 weights into one GridLoc. Just adding 1 weight along with a porcelain paver at 9 pounds a square foot, you'll achieve the required ballast for most applications of around 10 to 12 pounds per square foot. Should you desire to increase that weight, you can simply add 1 or 2 additional weights, and it's going to get you up in the 18, 19 pound per square foot ballast range. So again, now another element added to the GridLoc, structural integrity, the ability to ballast the system. Okay. It's important to keep in mind that the GridLoc is not only a product that will function with Hanover's products, it is also a product that will function with other products as well, or components. Maybe green roof media, maybe it could be an Ipe wood deck, that the GridLoc could still serve as a structural function or a ballasting function for you. Let's talk a little bit about the application and what we can put over the GridLoc system. Keep in mind it's an elevated system, so positive drainage. We can use products like the Hanover porcelain, which we can also direct apply or direct here to the GridLoc. Again, if you look at the top surface, you'll see there's these 4 wide bands. They are adhesion strips, okay, where we can place adhesive into a direct lay application. Dustin's going to demo that for you over here, a little mock panel. You can see we glued these pavers a few days ago, and you can see how they bonded to the GridLoc. And it's very simple. It's basically a matter of adhesive, which we can instruct you on the appropriate adhesives. Applying that adhesive onto the glue strip at about a 3/8 inch bond. And then you're going to simply install your porcelain or your concrete paver or your Ipe tile. Kind of tap it in place a little bit, make sure it's secure. Use some spacers to align your joints. It's that simple. Give it some cure time. You've got an application now that's going to allow positive water flow through the system. yet has stabilized the paver itself. A couple other methods of application would be using a loose laid system. This is our Hanover porcelain Jerusalem stone in the modular pattern. This we've applied in a loose application with a polymer sand joint. Now, anytime you start introducing sands into the system, you've got to use a filter fabric. Okay, this is a specific filter material that we're calling out in our specifications to be used for this application. And what that'll do is keep our sands from migrating through, but still allow water penetration through the system. We have an application here of our Jerusalem stone, so a thin 3/4 inch porcelain paver, and then here we have an application of Hanover's pressed brick product. Okay, I do want to mention as we go through our discussion here this morning, and any time should you have any questions about any of the topic this morning, you can simply email us at letsgettech@hanoverpavers.com, and one of our technical wizards will get back to you with some information. Okay, let's talk a little bit, Dustin, about the retrofit possibilities with GridLoc. Okay, so let's turn our attention now to a retrofit application over a wood deck structure. GridLoc can work in two ways. It can be cut to fit between the joists, providing we add a sleeper, okay, in between the joists. You simply cut off a section of the GridLoc, insert it in between your joists, and attach with a deck screw. And Dustin, if you could just hold up the one piece, they can show them where the edge that gets cut off. You show them the cut line. If you run your finger up other side over there, run your finger right down the side. There's the cut line for that, okay? Now, if you decide you want to just lay your GridLoc over top your joists, and you have the elevations to allow that, you can simply lay the full panel down. You want to split the difference of your joists, as you see in the demonstration here, and again attach using a wood screw or a deck screw. Okay, so two possible applications in a retrofit scenario. The only thing we want to mention to you here is be cautious of your weight limitations. All right, structural wood decks have limitations on how much weight they can carry, pounds per square foot. You want to know what you're putting over top your GridLoc and know that your structure is engineered for that. Okay, so versatility is the key to this product, from direct lay application to sand systems to retrofit systems. Hanover designed this product to meet the challenges that we face from a standpoint of multiple different module type pavers being used in these type of elevated systems. So we look to collaborate with you and meet your design intents, as we do always. We challenge you to present us with the new challenge, the next challenge, and let Hanover rise to the occasion. Again, if you have any questions, you can email us at letsgettech@hanoverpavers.com. We look forward to working with you on your next project and investing in your next project as you create your project of distinction. So we thank you for joining us today. We invite you to come back. We're going to take a little bit of a break here over Christmas. Aizen comes back on January 12th to do a little discussion on winter maintenance, which is rather appropriate considering we're looking for about 12 to 16 inches of snow tomorrow, and also some regular standard maintenance for concrete pavers. That's on January 12th. Please join us then. We thank you for tuning in here today. We wish you all a very Merry Christmas.